Good morning to all. This is Wolf for Wall Street. GG Robot is on, and now we're starting our trading day. Markets have been open for, I think, DAX for an hour. We may have lost some nice movements there. Today it's a reaction day, as we said yesterday. Also, this happened to Wall Street. In every big movement, there should be a reaction day. Reaction days are very strange to trade because usually they happen during the night. So there's no way for you. You have to be inside already in the market in order to make some profit. We're going to see, look, the noise here in the DAX. But EuroUsd, this pair here, seems to be going real well. We'll try to scalp at some point. You see some wicks here in a small percentage of time. This is where the great noise comes. Now we have here a reaction, but believe me, this will come back in a matter of minutes. This serves two purposes, as we have said previously. If you went short here, you probably would have put your stop losses somewhere here, right? And as we speak now, but you're going to see it the other day, you have been stopped out. You say, why? And at some point, you're going to see this thing going down again and say, what is going on here? And then up and then down. This is the sideways. You have to be really, really careful trading these days. And of course, even for scalping, these days are. This was a nice run here from 800 to 0.42. That was 250 pips, but the run may have begun here. 450, that's 550 pips in EuroUsd. So sleeping a lot does not good to your account. Okay. We have a nice movement in EuroUsd. Sure, it's a reaction day there. Go to the eagle eye. Eagle eye is seeing a very strong downward movement in daily. And the reaction day. This, of course, as every other movement, has two possibilities: stay somewhere here and then continue, or may retrace up and up and up. I will have an eye. Oh, this seems to continue here, but it would have been a nice. I had no signal, no great signal for my bot. It was kind of weak, so I decided not to take that one. Let's see, 30 minutes, eagle eye. Okay. It's interesting. 4-hour eagle eye. Let's see. A possible 2080. Okay, we are on hold here. Prepare for battle. It seems that it doesn't want to retrace at all. It is unretraceable. So we are scalpers here, and as you can see, not much money can be made from scalping. We're chasing some small profit there, and that's all. Okay, another spike there from Germany. You know, I was watching yesterday an interesting video about a guy, I cannot remember his name. It was, you know, like midnight when I was preparing the video for uploading to my channel. And he was a legend of trading. Some of you may know him. This guy was in America from a poor family, and he wanted to go to New York, I don't know where, Wall Street, and he wanted to go there and become a chalk boy. You know, in the old days, you used to have a boy there that were writing the prices on a chalkboard. It was amazing. It was the computer of those days, and he didn't have so much money to trade in the real market. He knew that he should have a lot of money in order to trade in the real market. So there were some bucket shops, and these bucket shops really reminded me the platforms that we're trading today, which we do not trade in the real markets, but we trade in a bucket shop. A bucket shop is more like a gambling, you know. They mirror the underlying assets, whereas USD or DAX or something like that, the price, and they play against you. And I believe these brokers, every broker who doesn't place your bet, because I think no one places your trades unless you're a very great trader like me. I mean, like my robot, not me. It was great, and he did pretty well. You know, he did amazingly well for the time there. He started his journey from his village with £100, $100, and then he made that 25,000, of course, in the money of that time, which may be like $100 or something like that. That was in 1904 or something like that. But he was really great in. Oh, you see that retracement there? Amazing. I was waiting from somewhere here, but this came a lot of there, because I told you, and I had no great signal for my bot. So when I don't have signals, I assume that something else will happen. Of course, this can continue. EuroUsd also trying to escape from this madness here a little bit. I believe we may have some days of up here. Yeah, we could reach easily at 1.17, but still it is a downtrend. So you have to bear in mind that nothing has really changed there, at least daily and 30 minutes maybe. That's why you see some heavy movements down and little by little up. So you saw here maybe too many people got in, and the market says, okay, let's see, let's throw some of them out of this thing. You know, as a scalper, let's continue with my story there. So at one point, he was so successful with the bucket shops that they didn't allow him to trade with them anymore, to gamble, not to trade, but to gamble on their bucket shops, because he was earning a huge amount of money with them. So he was trying to disguise, he was trying to make, you know, a lot of things, but still the rumor of him was heard among these brokers, these bucket shops of the day. And at some point he wasn't allowed to, he couldn't trade at all, he couldn't gamble there. So he tried to put others and play in favor of him, because he said, okay, I have to make some money. They don't know who else is playing that, who is trading that way, and he made a good amount of money. But at some point he realized he should go to New York or to Wall Street, whenever this was, and he went there and starting trading the real market. But at some point he lost the money he made. It is as if his strategy or his system or whatever, it was made only for bucket shops and not so much for the real market. Of course, he went again to other bucket shops. They knew them already, but he managed to make some money again. As you see, he seems to be no quitter. He wasn't a quitter there. Okay, I'm getting some weak buying here. No, so I have to wait a little bit. Don't want to trade weak signal. Don't want to start. Let's see what I have in mind here. Of course, we should focus our strength here in Wall Street, in EuroUsd, because I believe we're going to have spikes and a lot of noise today here, which will be almost untradeable for a scalper. Okay, that weak signal seems to work there. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this. I had it somewhere here, but whatever. Let's make some small pips. You know, I just want to make 10 pips to start in green my day. It's very important to have a nice first trade in order to, okay, that's a spike that will come back, of course. 23, 27, only 4 pips, but whatever. Yeah, today I raised a little bit my stake. My lot, of course, not the steak that we eat. As yesterday it was amazing. My friend, that Wall Street gave me like 160 pips. It was great. It was great. If I knew that the bot would get me some great moves like yesterday, I would have bet 10 lots there. But I am still on a process of investigating. As you saw yesterday, I was with a friend that contacted me from a forum, and it was amazing. You know, at some point I could have made a lot of pips, but Germany had destroyed my psychology, because I used to take like 30 pips at some moves, and then boom, down again until I get the signal. I was out. So today, at least in Germany, I will put some take profit at 20 or 30 pips, maybe, who knows. Of course, closing even will be our first priority. If we see some signs of weakness, like this one here. Remember, we're always gonna have losses. We have to cut them really fast, and then you see we have a weakness here also in EuroUsd. We are minus 10 pips almost here. You know, at some point I may think of hedging some of these positions, especially when there is a loss on some of them, because when we have days like this, it will definitely consolidate, you know. It will definitely go up and down. So why closing such things when the price will be there in a matter of some minutes? Of course, you have to have a strategy, or follow a bot there in order to help you make better decisions. Okay, this one may be a second chance of closing, or maybe go higher. It looked like a second chance of closing, of course. Let me okay, of course we have lower low, lower high, which means we're consolidating here. We're going to flag. It may flag here for a long time, so I may close this even until I find that sweet spot of entering when this thing will break. In Germany today, I will follow my instinct, which of course will not be as successful as my bot, but I will try to take some small profits like this one here. If this becomes a spike, I will try to close it. because I'm thinking we're consolidating. Okay. You see, the price went lower than this one here. It may have another fractal there. Who knows? I don't have a sell signal yet. But you know, this resting period here, of course, they serve to make you a little bit anxious. You see, they try to go back again. We're going for a squeeze pattern there. You know, lower, higher lows, lower highs. This is a higher low, this is a lower high. So from a technical analysis point of view, this is going strongly sideways. So no matter what this will blow, it will have a nice spike, but we should be prepared of being on the right side. We have bought really, you know, I don't want to see, sometimes I avoid seeing the highest and the lowest of the day for the reason that they create a burden in my mind, and sometimes I may say, oh, this is the highest of the day, don't trade there, don't take that trade. But believe me, there is no limit. No matter what the previous high or the highest of the day may be, it can go even higher. The same applies to the lower one. You see what I'm talking about here? We're going sideways because we have another fractal created there. For sure, this is not my favorite move. That's why I'm really trying to. I'm watching some weakness here also on EuroUsd, which will be applied at some point in Germany also. Whoa, very big move there. You see, these moves are like 100 pips. That's why I told you I should move there. Let's see where this thing will break. It looks like it wants to follow the EuroUsd. I will take a small loss there. I don't have yet an exit point from GG Robot, but with my manual trading I would have maybe exit here or here, I don't know. This looks like it wants to go lower. 23, 13 pips there. Okay, look this one, it shows that it broke lower, this channel, but sometimes this can be a fake one and then go up in an uptrend in a matter of seconds. I'm not telling that this happens all the time, but sometimes they give a fake first breakout and then they start going the other way around. As Eminem says in one of his great songs, I'm not afraid yet. I mean yet because my bot hasn't given me something really great to be scared of. So I'm waiting, but I've told you sometimes, I hope there's not too many times, my bot will definitely give me an exit signal, but it will be far away. Okay, it seems that it wants to follow the textbook of technical analysis when this pattern here breaks fakely, so people can short this one, and then it moves higher, but I don't think it will go so high there. Maybe above this small here resistance. I say small because remember we are on a 1 minute time frame there, so this applies to very small amount of movements, and the amount of the territory there is quite small. Of course, we have to maybe have another chance of closing even here or making some pips. Let's see. You see the half minute here, a great wick. Maybe it's preparing for downward. Or maybe we have like 1 minute and 40 seconds before it starts to change its direction. Come on, DAX boys. What are you trying to do here? many people looking for short in forum, which means either they're very good or either the market will try to take them out. Okay, we have a reaction here, so we can close our first position. Now we are like 8 pips minus there, getting lower, 7. Some forum guys have shorted this, so it's fueled to go higher. I've been contacted today with 2 more people from the forum. It seems that the pattern is always the same. They may win something big at one day, but the other day they told me that a guy told me that he lost a sum of money, great sum of money that he earned, which makes us think that sometimes it's better to make 1 pip. I've told it many times and I mean it. It's better to make 1 pip with a strategy, having something in your mind that is working at least 60-70% of the time, instead of being lucky, because you could enter like yesterday in Wall Street and short it all day long, and you could have made a lot of money there. But if you don't know what you're doing, the markets will punish you at some point and will take that earnings in a matter of minutes, hours, or whatever. So it is really, really important to make sure you follow something, some kind of strategy, believing in that. Otherwise, you will get into trouble most of the times. And always start with something small. You know, it's amazing. Even though my account, I've blown so many accounts. Believe me, I've been there. But in the last couple of days, 2 or 3 days, the account, was doubled. Of course, the day yesterday helped helped a lot in this situation, but it was doubled, and this is something I have never done in my life in such a small, because I earned a lot of pips. Okay, this seems kind of serious of going down for some reason. They're trying really hard. My bot gave me yesterday signal that like this, and at some point it came back, but today I have the same. I have the same question, why I don't get an exit point. This seems that it wants to blow down, but still the bot says up. Okay, if I get a late signal here, I will follow it with a hedged position. I think sometimes it's better to play in two ways. And maybe we can try the hedging, you know. How can this work with the GG robot? Yeah, that wick there in the 30 minutes was telling us that this thing wants to go down. Okay, we can try another long here, as long as I don't have a short signal. I hope my bot is right this time also. Hello, we're back. As you can see, my bot says keep that position. We went like minus 30 pips, but now we're trying to come near to it. Of course, it's a great tool that I discovered today, because, you know, it's important not to get too panicky and close at the most possible small loss you can do. I am now 3 pips minus by. Do you believe that? What a reverse. What great. What my bot said, that don't worry too much, but now maybe I should have closed that at 3 pips minus there. We'll have a look at how it goes, because it could retrace really bad again. Maybe that's a beginner's luck, my bot's luck, who knows. But yesterday we had the same kind of the same pattern, where my bot said do not close it, and I finally managed to come out of that trade with no losses because I took 15 pips. I gave my last position at 10 minus 1050, as you will see in my video. That was an even call there. So I want this here to be an even call also. You see how amazing how these markets work, right? Whoever was long here got really frightened by this one. So now they want some long guys to go down again. That's why I want to close with small profit or even. EuroUsd is making some nice moves here. Maybe we should put our effort there. I told you, Dax, this move will close even or minus some pips there. I told you my bot will not give you much money. So you have to deal with this. Okay guys, I went almost even there. We have a small retracement. But sometimes, you know, you have, when a move is going against you a lot, you have at some point to close it. We have a second chance of closing even. I wasn't on the computer, so I didn't close that immediately. Let's see what they are preparing here. It seemed like a nice move down to move shorter people, shorter, maybe to set a trap here, who knows, but certainly we're sideways here. That's why my bot is giving me signals of not worrying too much, and that was I was not anxious about keeping this position. I will have an eye when I make the decision. You will certainly see that too. Of course, it may dive again. I believe it will dive again. That's why I need to make sure I close even and start fresh from another point. This is what trading is all about. Take small losses and continue trading until you find a nice sweet spot to enter again and make your small loss, make a profit that will cover your small loss, or make only profits. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, you see we are above my price. My bot handled that pretty well there. Still we have a retracement. We will have again retracements, that's for sure. At some point I will decide and closing this thing. Right, retracement there. Come back in a little bit. It seems like GGRobot and patience is paying back. As you can see, there was a spike there of 2-3 candlesticks, and we were in deep red here, like 30 pips or 40, I don't remember. I had some signals not to close the position, and now we are a profit about 3. Now 23 is 31, so we're 8 pips, 7, 8 pips profit there. I think I will close it in a matter of a red candle, because this this tested me really hard. You know, I took the position right there, and I'm been here like 2 hours waiting to see if my robot will save me again or not. So we have red candle here, and I'm okay of taking even 1 pip from this position, believe me. Oh, it's coming back again. The spike was also seen here in EuroUsd, but like 100 pip, 140 pip spike there. So if you were at the other side, you should be very careful. And sometimes, you know, don't worry too much about spikes. They will retrace in a minute or two. So try to be confident and wait for retracement before you close with big loss there. Let's see here if it's a try to go higher or if this is the end. But still, I think we should close this, because this made us really, you know, frustrated at some point. So sometimes we have to close those positions to clear our mind and to re-enter to a better spot there. Yeah, it seems that it may not have enough power to move higher. By the way, EuroUsd is making some great moves there. Okay, I'm closing at 29.30. I don't have a signal of my bot at this point, but neither I did before, and it went pretty down. So sometimes I need to be very careful, because it will drag me down. Let's see if DAX has the power of going higher. You know, it's greedy after some big loss not to take some pips or even at this point. The rally keeps going here. Okay, I'm closing here. Let me see. Not too much, but I avoided where it is. I avoided to close a loss there, which is very important for me, not to have great losses, right? That's the point. I gave it like 6 pips. We made 6 pips in 2 hours, but who cares? I need only profit here. At one point I thought of making some some decisions about hedging my position. Because I also had some weak sell signals, but I said I will stick to my boat and will wait until I get something really, a clear sign there that this thing wants to go higher or lower. So now let's forget about the 6 pips. 2 hours, 6 pips, that's a nice trade. No, I don't think it's a nice trade, but it's important for me because, believe me, I would have closed that at 40, 35, 40 pips in manual trading because I would be scared there. It's, you know, it's normal to be scared. You see a 50 pip loss there and say, oh my God, what do I do now? Right? It seems that like this retracement in EuroUsd may have gone to an end for now. I will keep an eye here for something short. I don't know why I'm getting some short signals from GG Robot, and I may follow them. You see, we're still consolidating here. I believe today that we were going to go like 780. Maybe this will happen after Wall Street opens. So that's why I didn't see that number in the morning. And so you see, consolidating, it gave me plenty of opportunities to close even. But this was a really nice opportunity because it gave me the ability of closing at some pips, which is, it's okay for me. It's okay for me. I want to start not having losses. That's the most important thing for me. Okay, I had let me speak to Skype. I had a call there from a guy from forum. I will put my headset so you won't hear him. Let's see how he has done until now. This guy told me he lost some money and he's losing consistently, so he needs a way out from this thing. Let's hear what he has to say about today and how he's trading. Yes?
Yes, this is Martin.
Yeah, hello Martin, how are you?
I am fine, thank you very much.
How?
Yeah, at last we got you.
Yeah, sure. I was waiting yesterday for you, but I didn't receive any calls, so I thought to myself, okay, maybe he has finished trading for today. That's why I didn't want to bother you.
No, doesn't matter.
Did you trade yesterday?
As usual, I lost.
Oh, you lost. You trade Wall Street or EuroUsD? What did you trade?
I trade Dow Jones, the US, and also DAX.
How did you go on Wall Street yesterday on Dow Jones?
Dow Jones, I went on long, and it
long.
was dropping.
Yesterday you took a long.
Yeah, and at 8 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, how many lots?
600 euro.
600 euro.
Yeah.
Wow, that was not a very good call there. You went long because of the opening, right?
Yes.
Yes, that was a terrible trap there. Did you see my?
Yeah.
Did you see? I'm uploading the video of, but it's too long. It's like five video live trading, so it will take forever to upload. I made like. Did you see the moves I made yesterday? I posted in the forum.
only I saw it in YouTube something, but nothing more, and it was old one.
Oh, okay. I had 160 pips yesterday, but
Yeah, no, great for you.
160. I thought
Yeah.
you were going to call me, and we could trade together there because you know it's.
Yeah,
But don't worry, don't worry. I had a nice, you know, it needs a lot of patience because believe me, I waited until 10:30 until I get
Oh.
the last half hour. It gave like 80 pips there, 70, 80 pips. I don't remember.
yeah, great. Yeah, I know. That was the moment that I lost and I stopped.
Have you traded today in DAX?
Yeah, I went too long, but I don't know if I am doing well or not.
When did you took that long?
Just 10 minutes ago.
Okay, just a minute ago I closed the long.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh no! Today was not the best day. I tell you why. I have also in the video, so one can see it. By the way, they don't hear you today because I put some headsets, so don't worry. I had the long from 11 o'clock, maybe I don't remember, and
Yes.
it went down. But my bot was saying stay there, and
Yes.
don't close that. So I didn't close my position for 2 hours, and now it
Yes.
gave me like a 6-7 pips of profit, and I took it away, and I wanted to get away from that trade, and now until
Yeah.
I see something else, I will enter again.
Okay.
Do you want to? But you know what? The problem is that this hour is my lunch hour. You always you always call me on this hour. I can sit here with you like a half an hour maybe, but after lunch I will be better. But I need a call from you because you know I don't want to bother you or something like that.
No, it doesn't matter. You can call me every day, all the time. But you know, I am a trader, but I also have a lot of things to do outside. That's why I cannot stay.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, that's why I leave it up to you. Whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
you can call me. And if I'm here, like now, we
Yeah.
can see it a little bit together. Okay, what price are you long now at Germany?
Germany, I am from the 722.
722. Okay, it goes well there. How many lots have you put there?
30.
30 lots.
Yeah.
Okay, but your account it's not so. You have just 1,000 there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know you're pushing it too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I have to.
You have to
Yeah.
play. You have to trade like the most you can trade for me is like 10 lots there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then,
And sometimes
what do you think?
it's a nice solution to have 5 and 5 lots. I mean, I like 2 positions in order to close one when you have like 10 or 15 pips to have a quick one,
Yeah.
and then let the other ride, let the other go. So my overall view of DAX, and from what I see from my bot, it seems that it wants to retrace today. Maybe
Retrace.
yeah, this is a retracement. It's not a long. It's a retracement because we had a terrible day for longs yesterday. So this cannot be called a long. But
Okay.
my bot gives me some signs of 770, 780. But these numbers can come a lot later. Maybe after the opening of the U.S. markets.
US, yeah. And what do you think about US?
US, today? I haven't seen that yet, but I saw that they, overnight, after a long day of trading, I think today we will try sideways again, because the only thing they do today, it's reacting a little bit from yesterday.
Yeah. You understand?
So
yeah.
this is a reaction from yesterday, and usually this is done overnight. So if you're not inside, you're probably going to lose that reaction.
Yeah, understand. Yeah.
The trend, okay, let me see. It is in a very difficult place now because it can easily go down. I mean,
yeah.
it can easily.
So your opinion is to wait until the opening of the US?
No, we can see it together. Until now, let me see here. Okay. You know, if it crosses like a 25 or something, you have to be really careful there.
Okay, with the US.
With DAX, with DAX.
US
DAX.
with DAX. Oh, with DAX,
725.
Yeah.
It seems like a pivot point for my bot there, because if that is crossed, believe me, it's better for you. That this is what I'm talking about, to close even.
Okay, I do that. So if it is above 25, it is already above 25. It is 32.
Yeah, that's okay until now, but be very careful. And another thing that I've done that mistakes many times, and I can sense it that you are doing this one. When I had big losses, instead of improving my psychology and instead of improving my trading strategies, I used to overload it. I mean, I
will... You understand. So then then you lose more.
You lose more, exactly.
Yeah.
You cannot, you know, what you lost is lost, and you cannot take it back in the way that you're trading right now.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Okay. So I put a little tight stop loss, and hopefully that I wait for you until I get proper signals.
Maybe that's if you can, if you want, we can try it and you can see it yourself if this thing works for you. But you have to lower the lots a little bit, because you know I had the drawback that I had in the morning was 40 pips. If you put like 330, if you put like 30 lots there, we are minus 1,200 euros.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. Because I wanted to take the loss what I lost yesterday, but I know it is psychologically I am wrong.
You're psychologically wrong, and you're not in the position of trading right now.
Yeah, that is true.
That's why. Okay, let me see. It's, you know, you have a lot of lots there. That's why I'm not. It could break, of course. It could break, but it's in a position where, you know, it's testing up and down resistances.
Yeah.
Now, even in 1 minute that I'm usually watching, or 5 minutes or 15 minutes, it is making a small squeeze there.
Yeah.
Well, I would close now. So maybe, well, maybe we have a retracement.
Yeah.
Maybe have a retracement, but it's not. The longs don't look very good.
Yeah, understand. Okay. Understand your point.
Well, what do you want to do there? Do you go and close?
No, okay. No, I will close it.
Okay, you close it. Great. Nice call.
Okay. Yeah, as you see, that is dropping really. Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Yes. Yeah, that was, you were right. No, I didn't lose anything. I didn't gain anything.
Believe me, it will come back again, but we don't know when. Now, even now, it may come back for sure.
Yeah.
But you have too many lots to lose there, so it's better to find a nicer place to enter. Give me a moment, please.
Great.
Give me a moment. Wait. hope Martin hasn't. It seems like Martin has lost some money there, guys, and I don't think he's in a good shape of trading right now. His psychology is not the best to face these changes. Let me write him back. Okay, we're trying this EuroUsd short here. I posted on Skype also. It's difficult for me to write at the same time. It is really consolidating, as you can see. It's amazing. I've been waiting here for like an hour and haven't traded nothing. But this is the point of trading also. Not to trade that much. To take care of your frequency of trading. It's trying to find its way here. A big flag on 5 minutes. We have a great uptrend movement. So maybe it will try flagging also. Who knows? 30 minutes. I'm watching 30 minutes. That's a 4 hour there. This pip thing here in EuroUsd is amazing. I mean, in 2-3 candles, you take a short position 300, it goes to 70, 30 pips in a matter of seconds. Ten seconds we have the change of the 4-hour candles taking, so we may have a violent movement a little bit. Who knows? Still, you see the Bollinger bands are too tight. It's consolidating. My bot gave me a sell signal there, but it was too early. You know, sometimes signals are correct, but the timing is the most important. In manual trading, you don't have the ability to find the timing correctly, so you always need an indicator, a fractal or whatever else fits to you. You see that in the DAX there was some madness there, but I didn't took any trade because I prefer, winning a 5 pip trade, but to be sure that I will have those 5 pips instead of making a mad trade which can give me 1 million or take me 1 million, right? We're not in a casino there. It's not Las Vegas here. Try to be patient and try to find a nice spot to enter. We are at 7, okay, 60 pips on EuroUsd. I believe we're gonna have a retracement somewhere for sure. I will not wait my bot to give me a signal. I won't leave it run too much. I will close it even or win some pips in case my bot doesn't give me any sign there. Yeah, but that 60 pips would be a nice title, right? 60 pips on EuroUsd. Wow. Great. Great, Wall Street. We will follow you. Okay, seems I don't think we're going very deep down, but sometimes a small tide begins and becomes a tsunami. Right? I'm not sure we're in a tsunami right now, but certainly it's a small tide. You see stochastic is lying down here, which means we may have a retracement, so I will be ready if I see a significant green movement. I will close it, enjoy my small pips. 80 pips now, that's not bad, by the way. If I had put one lot, it would be great, but it needs some better amount of money of what I have right now. You see, the point is this. I will tell you again and again until you realize that your account has nothing to do with your lost or winning. Okay, that was a significant green candle there. You see it tries to come back. We can close that. 50 pips there. He looks crazy, for sure. Let's see this candle closer here, there, and we'll decide in a little bit of what we can do. We have like 25 more minutes before the US market opens, I always advise you not to trade. If you're a scalper, at least at the first 5 minutes, don't make any trade there, because the noise in 1 or 5 minutes or even 15 or half an hour, the noise it's amazing, it's great. It will make you do some really bad decisions, make some really bad decisions there, which can cost you not only a lot of money, but will wipe out your account, and you may not have the funds to deposit again, and there may be a great day where you could have waited a little bit and made some real nice money there. So the markets will be always moving. Oh, this seems that it wants to do something, the uptrend. Okay, don't spike before I leave, okay? Give me a break here. I'm making a video, I don't want to make many loss positions because people will not believe in my GG robot. But we have told many times I have a higher probability with GG robot and not something that is for sure. I don't know. We've told this over and over again. Nothing is for sure in the markets. You saw before how many spikes we had there, and they came out of nowhere. Really, they were amazing. So EuroUsd is trying to gain some short territory, pip by pip there. We are like 80 pips, 90 pips profit there. And oh yes, I didn't finish my sentence before. It's very important for you to understand that no matter if you have 1 million or 1,000 euros in your account, if you cannot double that, if you cannot make pips with whatever the lot there is, it means you cannot manage any kind of amount there. And the bigger it will be, the bigger the loss will be. That's the truth. I hope we don't get a spike in the uptrend in EuroUsd. I have some signals here, some weak signals to close my position, even though it is in a downtrend. I'll be ready here, closing it. Preparing for myself for the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, of course, is the trade against you. When the trade comes against you, yes, I think it wants to go against me. Okay, I'm closing. Yep. Let me see. I took there 80, 60 pips. Let me write that to Skype. Closed USD 60 pips. Seems it wants to retrace. Oh, nice call there. Thank you, EuroUsd, for making that easy for me. It was a shame of losing even that small pips there. Of course, the pips has always to do with the amount your lot is. Oh, great. That was a great call there. We have like 15 minutes for US to open. I have a sense that we may have a violent upward movement, and then it will retrace at some point. But you could say, of course, that's that's the only options there, right? Either it goes up, either it goes down. But yes, our point here in scalping is to find the timing when it will go up and the timing when it will go down. As you can see, this is extreme noise here. This is nonsense. Very, very nonsense. 5 minutes becomes a little clearer. Half an hour, still some weakness there, but not something really important. Yeah, it might spike there at the beginning. Who knows? Okay. You have to be prepared today that you won't see any great trends. I mean, we have been trading for 1 or 2 days or 3, I don't remember. EuroUsd is trading for and trending for a lot of days. So a retracement is expected, but this retracement cannot have the ability of going really strong. I mean, the only way of going too strong is by continuing the trade, continuing the trend, which is the downtrend, both sides. Let's have a look at an eagle eye on Wall Street before it opens. Okay, we see a retracement there. Daily, the candle is already formatted. You can see we had a great support resistance there. I'm not sure if it has more to go up the uptrend. Weekly red, monthly is green. Of course, we have 7 more hours before this candle here decides if it wants to go up or if it wants to go down and make some noise there. If this thing goes down, believe me, it will be like 500 pips, more or less, or maybe more. But I'm not trading in that much monthly. Maybe at some point we should think of trading in higher time frames. The higher you go, the probability of taking more pips is bigger. Okay, I think I've put here 4 hours on both charts, 15 minutes. Okay, a nice thing that they could do today is to explode upwards in the beginning, like they did yesterday, you know, explode upwards, and then pip by pip, making you believe that they will go up, setting a nice bull trap, and then testing again the lower. Of course, this one here, this low here will be tested, but you have to find the timing for that. Because what's the logic, the psychological logic behind this kind of movements? As we said yesterday, we need to make the longs that are trapped and were able to keep their positions overnight despite their margin calls or whatever, to make them believe that the longs are alive, you know, that at some point they will become even or may go even higher. But what if you could trap more longs today in the beginning and then dive again, right? You have to think like these guys here in order to survive. Let's read some. Someone said I won't be able to trade again in forum. Oh, he's working, so you cannot trading when he's working. So yeah, that's better than trading, believe me. You're certainly gonna make a lot of money, or more money there, instead of trading and losing them. Just put them aside and don't try to risk much of them. Okay, EuroUsd threw me out of my previous trade there, but I'm still looking for shorts there. My bot has not changed anything. I think we're gonna have a calm day today, because after a great rainy day, which was yesterday, maybe we'll have a cloudy weather over the markets, or a sight of light, maybe, who knows. So 10 minutes and prepare for ignition. Let's have a look at Fibonacci retracements here, where we could have an idea. We can take a Fibonacci retracement from here, for example. Okay, you see this one? This 130, the 38.2, which we could retrace. It's like 560. That's 60 pips that the market can give at the beginning of the tradings, right? Okay, we have to bear that in mind, and then it can come back, of course, but we have 38 minutes reaching 60 pips. So I want to prepare myself for that explosion there. I want to avoid, of course, the 2-3 first minutes when it opens, because when I was trading manually, I would enter before the opening of the markets, and believe me, it had trapped me so many times. I mean, it was crazy. Every time I was in the market before it was open, I used to lose many trades there. Why? Because I couldn't even close it. The first 5 minutes are so violent that you cannot close it. You say, okay, let's pray a little bit, let's wait, it may come back, but if you fall on a trending day, oh my God, you may lose like 200 pips in a matter of seconds there. So I would like to take that, maybe not the 60 pips, but 20, 30, whatever. It seems that we could test this 38.2 and even 50%, guys, even 50%. But the idea here is to find out what is the first move of the market. Sometimes most of the times, but this is not a rule, so you can follow it, it's just an observation. Most of the times the market goes one way, and after a while it continues the opposite exactly, like yesterday. And yesterday it went pretty well upwards. I mean, it went like crazy, 150 pips. It showed everyone I'm trading and trending upwards today in a green territory, but in a matter of some minutes, you will see my video. I haven't uploaded it yet, but when you see that video at the 29th of May, you will realize that these guys, they are pretty clever. It's like a basketball player, which he shows to the opponent that I'm going this way, but in a matter of seconds he turns his back and boom, gives a ball away, or chooses another alley to go to the basketball. You see here, this is what I mean. We may not have the chance of going to 60, because these guys may try it before it opens. We are at 5 minutes still to open, but these guys, I believe they will go in the 60 in a matter of seconds, and you will not be able to understand what they are doing. Sometimes they choose to go really fast. I mean, you don't even realize an entry point to follow them. And so this is one option. They will go straight away to 60, and other times they will show you something else of what they truly tend to do today. But I have a feeling it will not be a very great trending day today. Okay, I really want to take this trade, but these guys are preparing it before it can open. I mean, 4 minutes are left. We are above the cloud here. They will run for it, but I'm not sure the first 2 minutes if we're gonna have a great dive there, which will test all our faith in my robot. My robot is saying, I think from this point here, somewhere here, I don't remember, it gave me some signals of buying, but I'm really scared of the first minute in the Wall Street. That first minute will be crazy. So this is mad. I really want to follow this one. I'm pretty sure, my robot is pretty sure they're trying to escape. They will try to make a fast upward movement. Two minutes to go, and we already covered 514. There are 45 pips left for 60. 515. 2 minutes still to go. Okay, 514. Come on, give us a retracement so we can be more sure about our long positions. I still have a long here from my bot. 19, you see, 16. 1 minute to go. We are trading at 15 right now. That's a nice, it seems it won't stop there. 29. It will be, you know, if we are not inside, I don't think we will have the chance of taking that long, but on the other side, it's a coin flip, which means I don't want to be inside the coin flip. I want something more sure to enter. Okay, it seems 17. Okay, let's not rush that much. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 20. Okay, 21. Okay. Oh, they want to go there. They really want to go on 60. Okay, let's go long here, guys. Let's go long. I don't care. They want to go, yeah, they want to go to 60 there. You see, we are at 30. I took a position 23. I had a long from my bot there. I hope they don't retrace really bad here, because sometimes they do it. Sometimes they make a amazing downward retracement, you see. but the bias at this point is long, which means I have a target of 60 unless I get wow, great, unless I get my bot give me another point there. 23, 33, that's 10 pips there. Still going pip by pip, making more people confused about it, but the reality is nothing to be confused there because it's going up. The only way that can destroy us is to have a very, very deep retracement of this small move here, because every move has its retracement. If you're a Fibonacci player, if you trade with Fibonacci numbers, you know that every move will retrace no matter what there. Okay, this is interesting here. We could have made this one, but if these two are correlated, I will be wrong in one of them. So let's have our eyes open in Wall Street instead of watching EuroUsd at this point. Don't bother you. You see these patterns today, deep and then higher, was the exact pattern we saw in the DAX. So these guys will do exactly as what DAX did today. Okay, 40 there you go, 37. We had almost 20 pips there, okay, that's 40. I need that 60, come on, give me that 60 there, you know that you're gonna go there, right? I believe we have 26 minutes of long here. That's right. We have the possibility, that's not something that's for sure, of course, but we have the possibility of going 26 minutes long. Of course, I don't want to lose here many pips. If I close it, I need to close it even at least, or with small loss. Our great red candle there. We can close this one. We're still like 23, it's 27, we still like some pips of profit, or even now. You see, this week is seen in every aspect of the Wall Street. These guys do this all the time in the opening hours. Okay, someone here says down, let's go down. If Wall Street opens like this, you got 150 points gap below, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Wall Street is master of trapping. I agree with this guy here. Wall Street is a master of trapping. I mean, these guys will trap you again and again, and you will never understand where it came from. Like this trap right here. You see this one? We're going up and up, but very, very great candles from downside. So yes, it can go that way. Today I'll try hedging some of this position also, guys, because if I know that there will be no great trending, why closing my positions too early with some loss when I can wait until it comes back? At least if my robot gives me some points, there's some insight. Okay, still some movement there. Green again. This may be, this may be a second chance of closing it sometimes. So I have prepared my, you see the wicks here, wick there, wick there. It's crazy. But nothing really crazy happened today in the opening of the Wall Street. I will certainly be prepared to close here. I don't want, if this thing goes down from this point, you see the EuroUsd, what it's trying to do there? So at some point these two may go together. We're still on board here. Let's put take profit at 30 pips. We're scalpers, so today 30 pips would be more than enough. Trust me. We had like 160 pips yesterday. It was a great day. So the first thing you need to know is to read the day. Don't start trading. Adapt to that day. There's no trend today here. Adapt to the fact that this cannot trend that much. It may spike, but will not trend that much. Okay, my price is tested there. I like this movement here. My bot was saying try to find short position. Yeah, it had right once more. But I want to see what will happen here. You see, not much excitement. Why? Because the moment has been already made since yesterday from the closure. This was at the closure of the Wall Street. Let's see what they have in mind. We're again at 40 pips, maybe a second chance of taking 20 pips there, right? Again, a wick, great wick. Pips comes and goes really fast here. I'm about to close even. I don't know they're going to break that easily here. It's too obvious for many to follow. Many people are inside, so we may try to throw them out of there. I'm about to close here. It may explode, of course, but who knows? I don't want to have a big retracement there because it will go deep, believe me. We have 19 more minutes here. I'm 1 pip profit now, even. So maybe this was our second chance there, closing. Maybe it's flagging here until it finds a way out. Okay, I'm closing here, guys. Small, lost 3 pips there, or something like that. I will re-enter because I have no signal to go out, but there is a retracement for sure. You see, these things will happen all the time today. So we could have just taken 2 times our 20 pips there. Yeah, that's a nice call. So we have great candles in down movement. That means we should prepare for them. There was a trap there. Nobody knows. But they did it pretty well. My bot told me go away for a moment, but stay tuned. Too long again. They're making this crazy moment, you know, going higher and lower lows. These smart asses there. So if you're technical, you're using technical analysis, be careful. This is their tool today to make higher and lower lows. This probably is made when many people are inside and they want to scare both sides, right? They want to scare the longs, they want to scare the shorts one, and they start doing this kind of things. I still believe in 560 here. We could test, of course, 23.6 level and then going to 560. That's also a way of reaching to 560. You see a big wick. Look at this one, guys. That's why I don't like investing. You see here, they made a lower low. They're trying to go make a higher high out of nowhere. Let's scare some more people here. I'm hold. Patience, my friends. We'll go there again. Come on, 560. Okay, let's try this one. That's the, sometimes you're gonna get this, we're gonna get out and get higher prices, but you cannot do nothing about it because you want to avoid all this thing, because this one could have gone way down. So I will try not to follow the signals correctly today and close at some nice pips. Okay, diving again. Great trap. Come on, give me that 560 that I'm waiting for. Okay, let's prepare ourselves for hedges also. You see, that was a nice trap there. And we fall to that. Okay, maybe we're going to test 23.6 before you go higher. Okay, I'm hedging this. Yeah, I thought so. 10 pips there. Always look for the other side if you have some good signals. Don't wait for the price to return. I will close one of them. I have opened 2 hedge positions, so there may be some profits too, right? Okay, I'm closing one, 12 pips there, and I will be closing this even if it tries to go higher there. Another, of course, scenario today is to go and test that low point, and of course if we go there, that's a lot of pips there. 237, like 200 pips down. still going down. You see, I was expecting for his dip, you know, for his retracement, but we went to second scenario. That's why we had to hedge at this point. Okay, you see EuroUsd is trying to go lower and lower. Our hedge is tested. I think my internet connection has some sort of problem with the platform, who knows. Okay, we lost some action there. Don't worry. We're going red. At least we have our hedged position there, so no problem. For the moment, we have to decide the exact exit point. Okay. Spike there. We are like -2 points in our hedge position. You see this crazy behavior was seen in DAX in the morning, so we may encounter a little bit today. The 4-hour time frame is prepared for 560 maybe this time. Okay, I will close my hedge position to -2 points. I don't care, and let's try we can go near to my first position. Spikes, great spikes over the place. We'll try to close that even, guys. I'm not expecting for 560 there, because this thing is doing crazy things, you see. Higher high, lower low, lower low again. Now what? Higher high? Nobody knows there. What's wrong with the interconnection now? Come on, I need this one here. Okay, we're still up there, but not for so much, I think. Maybe we can go now at 560, who knows? I'm expecting that number, and it can rise from the bottom. You see that it's not a day that's not trending today, so sorry. Let's try closing this even, and let's try find another entrance in the market. We are at 28, we are about 12, 13 pips there of loss, but that was signal of closing my hedge there from my bot. Okay. You know, these days are really important for you to understand that you can try and keep your positions open somehow, because they will come back. Now we can decide of closing this, maybe small loss of 10-12 pips. Yeah, come on, give us a nice spike. Okay, I didn't expect it. You to hear me? Nice, nice, we're even there. Oh, oh, you took that too fast. Oh. Okay, we'll close this. No matter 10-15 pips, I don't care. I don't want to be down here again. Okay, I'm closing this, guys. 15 pips lost there. This will trace for sure. Let's find another position to enter. let's try this short here, not too much, some pips. Okay. Great, great. 85, 86. Okay, I'm taking this one, guys. Okay, great. Nice candle there. 501, 886. That's almost 13 pips there, which gives us back almost our 15 pips that we took before. I didn't have any exit from my bot, but today I'm gonna put some take profit at 15 to 30 pips. As you saw, our first move went easily to those pips, but we didn't took our profit. Okay, we took a long there. Let's see if we try to break out. Remember, today we're chasing only for 15 pips, 20 pips, no more. This 4-hour candle looks like it could go at 38.2, but we must find the timing. The timing is extremely important here. Of course, we will have to close even here if we see it trades against us. That's 2 pips there, but was spike that can retrace. We're trading higher possibility here. With the bot. My bot said, you know, if you see the video, it said like a lot of earlier to go short there, but it did that pip by pip there. If you're an Ichimoku trader, you will understand that this thing is consolidating, going through the cloud, and then again up and down all the time. Nothing specific. tries to squeeze that in that 5-minute time frame. Okay, waiting is rewarding. Let's see. You're gonna reach 560. I'm expecting this 560 for a long time today. 45. We are at 16 and now it's 45, 46, so it's 30, almost 30 pips there. Of course, our today thinking is to close this, so if I see a very deep red, I will have to close it because there cannot be no trend today, guys. But 460, I'm expecting that from my Fibo levels down here. Of course, as a scalper, I feel confident with 550. Okay, 550, come on. I know you won't go 560 for sure. Telling this all day. I almost fall asleep. I tell you guys, I saw the Skype grab the microphone immediately. That spike was 557, 58. Okay, I think now 59. We are 38.2. We may break through of it a little bit. For sure. So the problem here is that my bot may give my signal down here, which I will not wait so long. I'm scalping today. I don't see a major trend. Okay, 560. I expect maybe a 570 because it never goes exactly to that level of 38.2, but a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Five, 6, 59, 63, 64. Okay, I think. Do you have enough willpower? You know, another crazy idea is go up here. I don't believe we can do that, but what the hell? 70, yes, I told you. We're gonna see that 70. 72. You know, today I don't care about taking all the pips, but because this seems to, it Doesn't seem like a nice trend to follow, but mostly like a spike. Yeah, like a spike at 75, 74, 70, maybe that was 72. I think we have no more there. No fuel. 70. I'm going out 70. Nice one. Oh, that was a nice one there. Of course, I do not have an exit point, but believe me, I'm a scalper. We already reached 38.2. So we took 516 and we went 570, which means like 54 pips. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice there. Okay, I want to post up to the forum, so give me a second. Okay, I'm in again, guys, here trying to go long again. I was watching EuroUsd and my god, this made it great. My bot gave me some signals there, but I wasn't watching it. Amazing. I mean, wow. Wait, I have a... Missed the day. Okay, don't worry, you can play another day. Wow, what a spike. This means that it has broken us some kind of resistance there, you know. It was too heavy, it was too large. I mean, one candle, 300 pips in one candle. What are we doing here, taking 5 pips? Amazing. Okay, let's not forget about our... I was watching this one here. I couldn't see this one here, that it already gives me... I took at 60, 84, 86. Do you want to break something? I'll be glad taking it. 91, wow. The spike finished there. The guys want to push it a little bit higher. As a scalper, believe me, these 32 points here are really great. And I think I will take that guy. I believe it might go even higher, but I will take that. 90, yeah, I'm closing that. Hope you don't go to the skies, but believe me, I can't wait the bot and give me an exit point there. Okay, see you in a little while when I will try to make another trade, but this, wow, unexpected, you see. Maybe all markets today trying to do low and higher highs. Who knows? Okay, I will open a little bit, because when I'm recording like 55 or 6 hours, it makes forever to compile that video and put that on the internet and upload it on my channel. So today I won't do that. I will just try not to talk too much and just take the trades together. Okay, this seems that it wants to go even higher, but we're happy with our 35 pips. It's going well. Yeah, we took at 60, 90, exactly 30 pips. Great. See you in a little bit. Okay, another signal here from my robot. The algo has seen something. From my manual trading, I see that we have crossed the 38.2. Wow, a nice spike there. And we may reach the 50% retracement. So that's nice. That's why My robot is telling me stay inside here. Okay, 26, 25. Oh, it's crazy. 30 almost. Yeah, 30. We're at 30 pips. 30 pips again. I may take this one. 25. Yeah, I'm going to take this, guys. I'm a 20. Don't worry. Not bad. I have no exit point from the bot, to tell you the truth. But I am scalping this. I'm taking quick pips and then I'm going out. I think I didn't took the 30. I took 21. Yeah, 21 pips. Not bad. Still, I think this has more to go. We can try and chase it or wait a little bit. Nice move again from the bot. Be in touch. I had another long entry here from my bot. Let's see. You know, sometimes it's really nice to have someone helping you with the trend, because there are many times when I was trading manually, was trying to search a top on the market. So I tried to short it here, to short it there, there and there and there, and I was in a really, really bad situation. I found myself really trapped, big trapped in all those kind of things, which of course after a while it killed my account. So now I feel kind of calmer, just following the suggestions. Of course I have many suggestions at some point, so I have to take out some, bring some on the table. There's also a human agent in this trading that I'm trying to do. That's why emotions are not totally out. You know, I could follow it blindly, but emotions are not totally out there. So here is struggling. I'm not expecting here to make 100 pips, but why not take 10 more to my case? Now I'm 32, 33, just 1 pip and a half. Not something amazing, but I know that I'm in a flag there, which means there's no way out of here. Of course you can break that and make a spike, but I will close that at that spike. Maybe that was the spike there. Who knows? Okay, I don't like this candlestick at all. You see, it's one of those that is higher and lower than the previous one. When we try to close even here, we don't want to lose a lot of pips. We had a nice rally before of pips, so it's a bit of shame of losing them. Let's see what I have in mind. No, this is a flag. I have to take that, to put that in my mind. It's not going anywhere unless it breaks that flag there. My bot gives me also some weak sell signals, so I'm not very confident at this point. I will take any small. This was another small spike. 32, that's 35, only 3 pips. Okay. I don't want to close this. A great loss. I want it even, or 2 or 3 pips in order not to blow up the nice rally we have until now in Wall Street. Some weakness. Of course, this is expected. It did some incredible before, but these two may be correlated, so we may see this behavior in Wall Street in a little bit. Okay, 5 pips there. 32, 37. I was trying to make a fractal. You see this? It's a forming fractal there, which means trying to turn. Okay. He didn't like that fractal. Come on, give me a spike there. No, it won't. It won't give it. Still 5 pips profit. Okay. We have 9 more minutes for the 30-minute candle there. I think we're 43, 32, 11 pips. Okay, great. Can this one be the last one? 43. 43, 44. Come on. 46, yes. 44. 45. I don't think we have much to go there. 45. Oh, we're still trying 46 there. 47. 42. 4. 46. I have to remind myself I'm scalping here. 47. 48, 47. I may take these guys. 48. Okay, 50. 51. 51.6. I'm taking this. Thank you. Well, this may go even higher. We almost reached, you see here, 50% retracement, which means, of course, I have a suspicion that this one may even go at 61.8, which means I'm leaving it too early. But today I want to make a lot of pips, so I don't care really much. So 32, 52, almost 20 pips. That's 19 pips there. Great, 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 GG Robot. I'm not following though your exit points, but I'm following your entry points, which are really, really sweet. You know, I've caught myself at one time. I caught myself whenever I entered the position, it was always minus 5, minus 10, minus 20 pips. It was really frustrating. I'm really happy I have a company in this trading territory. I think we're going for 50% here. Maybe 61.8 will be a great extension there. Remember, I have an inner feeling that this will touch 61.8 today. These guys will rise from the bottom of the, I don't know when was the volcano with the Lord of the Rings from the bottom of the volcano. It will rise and nobody will believe it. That's the point of it. Thank you again. And when I have another, of course I don't have any other stop position here, but if I have another strong long position, I will take it and I'll show it to you. Okay, another nice spot for my bot to enter. I'm not sure we're gonna have a lot of pips here. I think it's like, I took it at 50, now it's at 60, 10 pips. I don't think it can give me more there. 12. It's like, it feels like a fake breakout. I'm not pretty sure about this thing here. It goes very, very vertical, you know, even the angles play a part of this thing. We're 50, 68, almost 18 pips, 17. I may try to close this position. 69. We're the highest of the day here. This thing is trying 71, 72. Nice spike, 77. Yeah, that's a nice spike to 80, 81, okay. Keeps going, 84, 85. Hey, what's going on? 90. This is craziness. This is crazy. 90. I will take this one. I will take it. Yeah, close it. 88. I close it. Wow, what a small rally there. Not sure why they did that, but they gave it to me. Oh, great, 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 great. Okay, let me post that to the forum again. We'll be back again.